Hello, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. For the second week running, we are here with our second episode, and we have a very interesting episode at that. Of course, Raw will always be great, but today we have a build-up from last week, and it's going to keep on going, and we are good to go. But before we get into any of our matches tonight, I believe The Rock is waiting in the ring to address the WWE Universe. Alright, so here comes Randy Orton, The Rock calling him out, and Randy Orton has accepted the invitation. Randy Orton, of course, if you guys recall, last week in that match with The Rock in our main event, Triple H getting involved, striking Randy Orton over the head, striking The Rock over the head with the steel chair, and Orton obviously disqualifying himself by doing that. And Triple H, pretty much you can say the architect of that move, and of course they did not care that they were disqualified, and obviously they just wanted to make a statement over The Rock heading towards Night of Champions. And of course we don't have any qualifiers, we don't know about any qualifiers for Night of Champions just yet. Here comes the Viper, and I'm assuming he's going to have a little or something to say after what The Rock had to say as well. And I guess we're going to have to leave it to those two in the middle of the ring. Uh-oh, it's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is here. What on earth does he have to say to those two in the ring? Let's find out. Huge news coming from Vince McMahon, the general manager and chairman of the WWE. But right now, I think it's time for some action. Another big start to Monday Night Raw, guys. This time involving Vince McMahon and those two men. So big main event planned. But right now we have a pretty big match in itself. And that is Dean Ambrose, who's being accompanied to the ring by Seth and Rollins, I believe. I think we can already tell who his opponent is going to be after what happened last week. If you recall, Chris Jericho being attacked, blindsided during his match with CM Punk by three members of the Shield. You can see, I think it's Roman Reigns, by Dean Ambrose's shoulder, I should say, by his side. And I believe Seth Rollins will be in action a little bit later tonight, but right now we have some interesting action for you at this point in time. So again, big news there, guys. If you did hear it, and here he comes. I think you knew it was going to be Chris Jericho. Here he comes with his vintage entrance. But just to quickly recap, guys, our main event tonight will be Triple H and Randy Orton taking on The Rock and a partner of his choosing. And I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens later tonight to see who his partner is to take on two members of Evolution. We will see the other two members of Evolution later on in the show as well. So So stay tuned for that. But right now, as I said, we have singles action between that man, Chris Jericho, and the man already in the ring, Dean Ambrose, one member of the Shield. And again, as you recall last week, Chris Jericho attacked viciously by those two men, or three men I should say. Of course, CM Punk got involved as well. The most important thing is Jericho's here for revenge, and he's here to make a statement after what they did. I guess making a statement of their own last week on Raw. Again, guys, I may as well take this opportunity to thank you guys for the response, not only for Raw last week, but for Friday Night SmackDown as well. Very, very good response. I'm very happy with it, and it makes me want to continue doing this. Also, I have big news which I will not release right now. I will tell you about this midweek, so you might want to stay tuned and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because there's big news involving the Universe Mode, involving a new show coming up later in the next couple of weeks, perhaps, if we can get it running, and I will tell you guys the details midweek. But right now, we got this match going on, and it's both men trading blows early, and it looks like Dean Ambrose is gaining the upper hand here. Of course, Jericho is going to have to be wary of Roman Reigns on the outside. He could possess, we know he does possess a threat, and he could be a very dangerous threat on the outside for Jericho. So he's got to watch both men, as the two members of the Shield, Reigns and Ambrose, sort of consult over each other, and Jericho sort of warning Ambrose, I am not going to let you do that. But Ambrose taking it back to Jericho, and perhaps Jericho needed to be a bit more careful with what he was doing, but now it's Jericho coming back into it. So a very, very interesting opening to this match. Of course, both men great competitors. Jericho, the legend, future Hall of Famer, of course. Ambrose, the up-and-comer who came at the WWE at Survivor Series, taking out Ryback, obviously helping CM Punk in that whole ordeal. Although, of course, we learnt that it was just the Shield, and, well, we knew Paul Heyman was behind it all, but the Shield have gone into bigger and better things, winning gold in real WWE, of course, and they'll be looking to do so in this universe. And Dean Ambrose taking control there, working the arm. Seems to be working those arms very, very well. Perhaps trying to stop Jericho for locking in the walls of Jericho, perhaps towards the end of this match. So, guys, what else is there to really discuss whilst this match goes on? Of course, last week, on Friday Night SmackDown, we had the huge main event, Kurt Angle returning to SmackDown. If you did miss it, make sure you go check it out. Link will be in the description below, of course, with all the description, with all the rosters and that sort of thing. So make sure you go check those out. I have updated those with the latest rosters, with Kurt Angle, with Evolution included, and they have also got now I've actually included the tag teams of my universe, and of course the champions, which are all vacant as we speak. Night of Champions coming up soon. This is one thing I wanted to mention, I was going to live stream Night of Champions, but I have changed my mind. I don't think I'm going to live stream it, simply because it might lag a little bit and it's too risky that it could screw up the event. The pay-per-views will be big, they will be interesting, perhaps a little bit longer, of course, with every title on the line, both brands involved, and some personal storylines as well, of course. And all the pay-per-views won't be in order of real-life WWE, of course there'll be some new ones perhaps, I don't know, I'll see what happens. And I guess you guys will see what happens then as well. And that is vintage Chris Jericho with a dropkick. Kind of like his triangle dropkick. Not exactly. Oh, and a springboard misses Dean Ambrose. And now Ambrose taking full advantage of Chris Jericho. Also, guys, you will notice I am not using my Turtle Beaches anymore. This does sound a little bit different perhaps for you guys. I'm using my blue Snowball microphone. It's finally here. And I think this is my first, well, I think I'll have a newsroom episode out a little bit later tonight. Well, when you're watching this, the newsroom episode would have already been uploaded, but this is, I guess, my first commentary recording into the blue Snowball, but you will have already heard it on my newsroom episode that you will have seen yesterday, I think. You know, time zones and all that are a little bit confusing, and I pre-record these for the future. And Ambrose, again, we've seen that 3 times already during this match, and looking to take advantage, and Jericho, that's vintage Chris Jericho, trying to get back into the match, trying to get revenge after last week and what occurred on the debut episode of Raw. Whipping Dean Ambrose into the turnbuckle. And now Jericho taunting. Ambrose in trouble. Vintage Chris Jericho taking it to Dean Ambrose, perhaps closing in here on a victory. But Ambrose gets back to his feet, and Jericho, great neck breaker. Can you take advantage? Into the cover. 1, 2, Oh, and Dean Ambrose barely kicking out there. Chris Jericho in full control. Roman Reigns. Oh, Roman Reigns. That was not smart. Jericho knew what he was doing, and he hits the code breaker. That might be enough. Jericho perhaps closing in on the victory. No. Jericho not going for the finish. Ambrose. What is Jericho doing? I think he's not happy. Jericho wants to take out Ambrose. He wants revenge after last week. Jericho. What is he thinking? Well, Ambrose thinking Lion Salt. Oh, sorry, Jericho thinking Lion Salt, I should say. But Ambrose read it, and he was up to his feet in an instant. And now it's Dean Ambrose in firm control. He's thinking of going up. Oh, but Jericho gets to his feet quicker. And Jericho now. Jericho, what's he thinking? He's thinking superplex, I think. He is. Jericho heading up. Oh, and it might connect. And it does. Superplex from Chris Jericho. And now back signaling for the walls. Dean Ambrose in trouble. Jericho looking for the walls. Looking for the walls. Oh, Ambrose. Oh, it's a smart counter. But it's Jericho back in control again. That was probably not the right thing to do from Ambrose. He should have just tapped out. Oh, but Ambrose coming back. Now Jericho fighting back. What a way to open up Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Ambrose trying to go for the end, I think. And Jericho in control again. And a knife edge chop to the chest. And now Jericho perhaps thinking walls again. He's thinking walls again. Can he turn him this time? He's trying to turn. Oh, and he does. Walls of Jericho locked in. And Dean Ambrose is in deep, deep trouble. He needs to get to those ropes. He's crawling, but he just cannot get there. Is he going to tap out? Dean Ambrose in deep trouble. He's getting close to the ropes, but he's also thinking of tapping. Ambrose, is he going to tap? Oh, he's going to tap out. Oh no, Ambrose reaches the ropes, and Chris Jericho cannot believe it. Jericho with the flying forearm. He cannot believe that Ambrose is still in this. Oh, and that could be the opening Ambrose needs, and Ambrose is calling for it. Dean Ambrose is calling for it. Oh, but Jericho counters, and Jericho with the drop kick. And now Jericho, oh, he's going after Roman Reigns. Oh, Reigns with the counter, and Jericho's legs collide with the step, and the referee not happy with it. I don't know if he completely saw what occurred. And Roman Reigns throwing Jericho back in the ring, and that could be that, ladies and gentlemen. That might just be enough for Dean Ambrose, who could be closing in on the victory. Oh, but Jericho fighting back. The distraction not enough. Back suplex connects. What an entertaining match to open up Monday Night Raw. These two putting on a great show, and it is Dean Ambrose now back in control. Dean Ambrose, Irish whip. And Jericho pulled down. And the referee starts the count. And Ambrose was happy to let him get counted out, but Jericho, oh, catching him off guard. He now has him back to his feet. Oh, wow. I've never seen Chris Jericho do that before. And Jericho, oh, and he wants revenge on Reigns. And he throws Reigns straight into the steel steps as Ambrose gets back in the ring. But Jericho takes him out. What a match we've seen so far. Entertaining. And oh, beautiful. That connected perfectly. Going for the Lion Salt. But Ambrose again reading it and running back with an elbow. And now Ambrose, oh, and Jericho counters. And Jericho looking for the Lion Salt. And it connects onto the head in the back area of Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho. Oh, but both men get up at the same time. And Jericho is looking for the Lion Salt again. Oh, and it connects properly this time. 1, 2. Is it enough? No. Dean Ambrose powering out at 2.5. Chris Jericho can't believe it. And Jericho, oh, an inch perfect Northern Light suplex, but the referee is distracted. The referee is being distracted by Roman Reigns, and that is not the first time Reigns has gotten involved. But Jericho goes back to the feet. Dean Ambrose in trouble. Ambrose is in trouble. Jericho trying to turn him. And there's the walls. The walls are locked in again, but the ropes are too close. The ropes are too close. And Jericho perhaps thinking suplex here. What an opening. I'm struggling to get my breath here on Monday Night Raw. And Jericho, Irish whip. Into the corner and coming back with the clothesline. Vintage Chris Jericho again. What's he thinking now? Jericho, what's he thinking? He's setting him up. Is Jericho thinking Lion Salt again? No. Jericho with a punch. couple of punches, and a third punch. And Jericho telling him to fight back. Dean Ambrose, oh no, Roman Reigns, the distraction, Jericho, he's seen, oh, and Ambrose, I think that might have knocked Chris Jericho out, oh, and planting him on his skull, and the referee has to count 3, and that is it. Chris Jericho has been defeated. The referee could not call for a disqualification. Roman Reigns, all he did was distract Chris Jericho, and that is enough for Dean Ambrose to pull out the win. And Jericho again left on the mat for the second week running. Wow. Chris Jericho down and out again. Ambrose coming out on top. I think we're going backstage right now. Justin Roberts, I believe, is standing by. So, Seth Rollins, you just heard it, will be competing later tonight for the Intercontinental title. Well, not for the title, but in a qualifying match for the title. Well, right now, you can see, and you just saw it on your screen a moment ago, this match is a Tag Team Titles qualifier. I should say a World Tag Team Titles qualifier. So the winner of this match will go on to Night of Champions in that triple threat tag team match for the World Tag Team Titles. And it is Batista and Ric Flair teaming up, two of the new members, well, I wouldn't say new members, but the reunited members of Evolution, up against Tons of Funk, Tensai and Brodus Clay, the winners of this, heading to Night of Champions. Look at that, from Evolution, mocking the crowd. And we have a pretty big matchup here, tag team action on Raw. And as I said, this is for those tag team titles, well, the tag team title qualifying. This is a Night of Champions qualifier. There it is, clarification on your screen. And oh, Batista taking out Brodus Clay, and you do not want to mess with the animal, that's for sure. And look at that, clothesline straight to Brodus Clay, and Brodus Clay is not a small man either. He's a big man, and he's being manhandled by Batista here. Brodus Clay in trouble, and Batista telling him to bring it, and Brodus Clay accepts. Brodus Clay accepting the invitation. Oh, but Batista's not happy. You do not get him angry, as I said. You do not get the animal angry. So as I said again, guys, Seth Rollins will be in action tonight, one-on-one against The Miz. And the winner of that match will be going on to the Intercontinental title match at Night of Champions. Of course, we already know that the Intercontinental title match and the United States title match from SmackDown are both fatal four-way matches for their respective titles at the pay-per-view. The World title and the WWE title are triple threat matches, as is the tag team title matches. The WWE tag team titles will be on the line, as will the World tag team titles here for Raw. They will be on the line as well. I know I am doing the brand split where Raw has their own titles and SmackDown has their own titles, and the superstars don't go on each other's brands, but the pay-per-views will not be split like they were in the Ruthless Aggression era. They will both be split branded, so they will have, you know, all superstars on the one card, but superstars from each brand will not face each other unless a storyline occurs that way. That might happen one day, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But right now it is Evolution in firm control of Brodus Clay, and this is just vintage tag team wrestling. It's brilliant. Oh, and that is pure strength from Batista, taking down Brodus, and I can say Tons of Funk in deep trouble at the moment. And of course, guys, if you do remember the rule from last week where I mentioned, I was SmackDown, I mentioned that the rule with the tag team title bouts is that if you, well, let's say Batista and Ric Flair win here, or, alright, let's just say Brodus Clay and Tensai win here, whichever team wins, because these two are the two that are facing off first. So obviously on SmackDown, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio advanced to the WWE tag team titles match at Night of Champions. They get to be the third team in the match. So the next four competitors in this match, so whoever the other two teams that are qualify, whoever they may be. They will be the two teams that face off against each other first, and then the winner of them two teams will face the winner of this match. Whoever wins this match gets the advantage, basically. They get to be the team that watches the other two teams battle it out first. Same with SmackDown. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara have the edge. They get to watch the other two teams battle it out first. That is just a unique way of doing it. That's how we've done it. That's how the general managers have decided to do it. And Ric Flair could be closing in here. Oh, guys, I had to just cut there for a second. And Flair, oh, and the referee, he can't actually see what is going on here. Ric Flair with a handful of grapefruits. The referee did not see it. He just thought he was gouging his stomach or something. I don't even know. The referee could not see. But Brodus Clay, well, he's back to his feet. And Brodus Clay needs to stop taunting. That is not smart because Ric Flair is back in control. And for a man at this age, he is on fire. That's a rough rider right there. And Ric Flair, he's in shape. Wow. Ric Flair. And oh, Flair, did he get tripped or was that vintage Ric Flair? Oh, that's not smart for Flair. He's taunting Brodus Clay, but you don't do that in an important match like this. This is for a chance to go to Night of Champions, and Brodus Clay now taunting. That is not also smart, and Ric Flair was literally laughing at him. Jesus, you do not do that in this sort of match. And Brodus Clay in control now. Tons of funk, starting to battle back. Evolution, not as powerful at the moment now, and Brodus Clay with a big shoulder block. Brilliant stuff. And again, Pat's looking for it. And oh, big sit-out spinebuster, or sit-out powerbomb, whichever way you want to call it, from Brodus Clay. And now it is Tons of Funk starting the tag team action on their terms, and Tensai entering the ring. And oh, what's Tensai thinking here? Oh, elbow to the back of the neck of Ric Flair. And again, this time to the kidney area. And Nature's in trouble. Ric Flair in a bit of trouble. As Tensai takes advantage, and Tensai with a big splash into the corner. Tensai into the cover. Oh, we might have him here. No, just a 2 count. Ric Flair going for the punch, and now Tensai with the headbutt. And now it is Ric Flair in deep trouble. Oh, and Flair running out of the ring. And Flair, oh, mocking Tensai. Oh, that was a... Oh, that is Ric Flair at his finest. It's a trap. It was a clear trap. Falling to the ground, and Tensai thinking, alright, I'll take advantage of this. Gets on the apron, and Flair gets to his feet and trips him. Classic Ric Flair, and Ric Flair getting into the ring, but Tensai making him pay. Irish whip. Oh, that is great tag team wrestling right there. Brodus Clay. And both men going after Flair now. And Tensai. Clay leaves him. Tensai. And Brodus Clay, and the referee telling him to stop, but he will not stop. And now, this is where Tons of Funk are great at tag team wrestling, but again, Ric Flair fighting back. Now, it's Tensai fighting back as well with another headbutt. Tensai, straight shots to the head. Now it is Evolution in deep, deep trouble, and Ric Flair, oh, what a shot to the head. We normally see Ric Flair working the legs, but it doesn't seem the case. But now, the tag to Batista, and this match is turned again in an instant. That shot to the head from Ric Flair, resulting in the tag eventually coming of it. And now, that's normally what you see Ric Flair do. Normally, Ric Flair would work on the legs, but he hasn't been able to mount any offense. It was all Tensai, all over Ric Flair during that spell. But now it is Batista in full flight, and this is where he gets into it. And now he's calling Brodus Clay back up. Tensai back up to his feet, and he's not getting to his feet. There he goes. And Flair, Batista just mocking him, telling him to get up, but he didn't even let him. Pretty much wasting more energy out of Tensai. And Batista with another shoulder block to the midsection. And now he's just, he's just mocking Tensai right now. Tensai to his feet. Batista, another punch. Batista is so strong, he looks even more in shape than he was back in 2003, the original Evolution days, and now taking down Brodus Clay, and oh, what a counter from Tensai. And now, you don't see this very often. Tensai going up, oh, he missed, and Batista takes advantage. And Batista, spinebuster. Perhaps closing in now. Batista, maybe looking for another spinebuster. Oh no! You could pretty much call that wins the change. And Batista whipping him. And oh, spear. Oh man, this one could be done. Thumbs down. Batista signaling for the end. Here it goes. Looking for the Batista bomb. Oh, counter by Tensai. What a counter. Tensai now looking to end it perhaps. Tensai misses. And Batista. Oh, kick to the midsection. He's going for it again. He's going for it again. And it connects this time. And that is enough. Surely. Oh no. Batista's thinking about it again. And he just gets knocked out by Brodus Clay. Oh well. That didn't do much, did it? And Batista not happy with Brodus Clay with that punch. And Batista's got to be careful he doesn't get himself disqualified here. There's too much at stake. And now Batista occupied by Brodus. And that is enough to get him down and out. And the crowd love what they see at the moment. They thought it might have been enough with that Batista bomb. He was looking for a second. And now it's Tensai in control. Tensai. Oh, Batista counters. Batista with the shots to the midsection. Batista now with the boots. Boots to chests, not asses. Again, speaking of boots to asses, The Rock in action in our main event tonight. If you missed the news earlier by Vince McMahon, it is going to be Triple H and Randy Orton in tag team action against a Rock and a partner of his choosing. Who is he going to choose? And Batista with a kick. Oh, and Batista did not get to Tensai in time, and he makes the tag to Brodus Clay. And Clay, oh, he went for the clothesline, but Batista goes for the spear. Oh, and he changes his mind and goes for that flying clothesline sort of maneuver. And Batista now back in control, and the tag wasn't enough. And the team, sorry, Tons of Funk could be in deep, deep trouble here. Oh, what a knee from David Batista. That would have hurt. And now it's Nate with an elbow. And with a clothesline. And Ric Flair, now here he goes. This is what we know Ric Flair for. Looking for the leg, kicking it. And I'd be a little bit worried if I was Brodus Clay now, because Ric Flair is in firm control of that leg. And that is where he looks for his figure 4 leg lock. And oh, lovely DDT from Nate. And now Ric Flair, oh, you don't see this very often. Ric Flair heading to the top. Diving elbow and the cover. When do you ever see that from Ric Flair? And oh, it's not enough. Brodus Clay kicking out on Tensai. Getting into the ring. And Brodus Clay, well, referee didn't do anything. And the referee, his view is obstructed again. He cannot see what Ric Flair does there. And that is not good refereeing. He couldn't see a thing. And I thought the Tensai distraction might cost Ric Flair. And Ric Flair going for that elbow again. Not to be this time. And Brodus Clay mocking him now. And Brodus Clay, stop doing your dance moves. Focus on the match. And that costs him again. Oh, and Brodus. Oh, and he's back into it. Oh, what a move. Oh, man, that could have hurt Ric Flair a lot. Right on the back of his neck. Guys, I would like you guys. I'm using that word too often. But guys, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Are you okay with my commentaries? I haven't actually asked this. Make sure you let me know in the comments below. Is my commentary good enough? Do you reckon it can be improved? Do you reckon I should have a second commentator with me for the Monday night? Well, for my universe mode. Would you guys like to see a co-commentator? Would you guys like to be my co-commentator? If you would like to be my co-commentator, let me know in a personal message. I'd actually be willing to do it. I don't know. It'd be a bit hard, I guess, because we'd have to schedule a time to do it, and we both have to be looking at the same screen, so it'll be a little bit tough. I guess it might not work. But let me know if you guys think my commentary is good enough at the moment. In the future, I'll probably be doing pre-shows and, you know, that sort of thing. I could have guest commentators for that. I don't know. Maybe in the future. But that will come. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you think my commentating is good enough? And I hope I'll improve upon it if you don't think so. And Batista now clotheslining Brodus Clay. And Batista bomb. That's it. This one is over. Batista into the cover. Referee counts 1. Oh, and Tensai powers out. Oh, Batista let him out. Oh, Batista was sticking Batista bomb again. And Tensai battling back. And Batista, there's too much at stake for him just to do that. And Tensai closing in. Oh, and Batista comes back with a clothesline. And now Batista signaling the end perhaps. He's showing off too much. And oh, that's a nice little move. I think Batista needs to just put him away. He didn't have to go for a Batista bomb again. There was no need. And Batista now with the shot to the midsection. And now with those midsection shots again. Who is going to Night of Champions? Who is going to be qualifying for the world title match? Batista, ankle lock. Whoa. You don't see that very often. I think he's helping out Ric Flair there. The more he works the leg, the better. The more it helps Nate. Now, oh, Batista tags in Nate. And Batista might have done enough damage to that leg. And now Ric Flair perhaps closing in on it as well. And Flair, oh, another shot to the leg. And Tensai is in real trouble here. He's in real trouble. Ric Flair with a knee. You know what that means. Ric Flair, he's looking for it. Figure 4 locked in. The figure 4 leg lock is locked in. And he's in deep trouble here. Tensai, he might have to tap. And Tensai taps out. And Batista's knocked down by Brodus Clay. Too distracted. And that is that. It's over. Ric Flair and Batista have qualified for the World Tag Team Titles match at Night of Champions. And let's take a look how it happened. There's the figure 4 leg lock here on our instant replay. And it was enough to force Tensai to tap out. And that is it. You see Tensai lying. But right now, guys, I think we're going backstage. Because I believe R-Truth is on his way into the GM office. Alrighty, so you just heard it first. R-Truth has just asked for a match with Brock Lesnar, and Vince McMahon has given it to him. Was that a smart move from R-Truth? I certainly don't think so. But Truth, well, he seems happy enough to go out and dance and take on the beast incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar. I do not know how smart it is, but R-Truth is going to be going one-on-one with him right now. And because he looks a bit confident. I'm not sure how confident you could be. If you're wondering why he is after the match, I think it can only be for one reason. Last week it was Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston, and Brock Lesnar decimated Kofi, and then R-Truth tried to get involved, but he got thrown out of the ring for his troubles, and I'm guessing that's why he wants this match with Brock Lesnar. Speaking of Brock Lesnar, I believe here he comes right now, and the crowd very silent. They know what's coming. Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar on his way to the ring. That music, that terrifying music, and there he is. Brock Lesnar. Looks more scary than ever. R-Truth, you better be careful tonight. Brock Lesnar doesn't look in the mood, and that crowd, you can sense the fear in the crowd when Brock Lesnar's music hits and he starts walking out to this ring. He looks ready for action. And that is an understatement. Brock Lesnar, of course, last week, as I said, taking out Kofi Kingston. I don't think we'll be seeing Kofi Kingston for a while here on Raw. That's for sure. We will not be seeing Kofi Kingston for a while. I think we can guarantee that now. Brock Lesnar will be hoping we won't be seeing R-Truth for a while as well. As he goes one-on-one with him right now, and I think Lesnar inside, he doesn't look happy, but I think inside he is very, very happy that he has this match, and we're underway. And R-Truth dancing in front of Brock Lesnar, and that is not smart, and he gets a knee straight to the skull for his troubles. And R-Truth, what on earth are you doing, son? And now he is being decimated. Why would you dance in front of Brock Lesnar? And I think R-Truth could be knocked out already. And oh, an F5. F5 from Brock Lesnar. And I think that might be it. And another knee to R-Truth. Oh no. R-Truth. He might. Oh goodness. Brock. Oh. I'm scared for R-Truth. And Lesnar. Oh. And a knee to the skull again. Oh my god. The last time we saw a person so much like this was at WrestleMania. On the real world WWE. And Brock Lesnar. R-Truth, was he just out here to mock Brock Lesnar? Because this match is already over. And clothesline. Oh no. Brock Lesnar let R-Truth try and get some kind of momentum in, but he couldn't. And another knee to the skull of R-Truth. And Truth keeps getting back up. He needs to stay down and just let him pin him. Truth gets up again. And Lesnar whipping him again. And another knee. This time, completely taking R-Truth down to the mat. And now Lesnar with another Irish whip. Oh, and this time, a belly to belly. And R-Truth, you might want to stay down. And he gets up again. And Truth, oh, with a boot. Truth fighting back. Lesnar in deep trouble. Brock Lesnar's in trouble. R-Truth with a flurry of offense. And Truth with another kick. Oh no. And Truth, oh, and Lesnar moving out of the way. And was that smart by R-Truth? I don't think so. What's Lesnar doing here? Oh, Lesnar's going for the pin. And R-Truth, I think Lesnar's worried. He just wants to pin him now. Brock Lesnar, I think, got a bit worried here by R-Truth's offense. And Lesnar, thinking F5. And that might be that. F5 connects. And Brock Lesnar, oh my god, he's looking for it again. That's enough. No need to do it again. And Brock Lesnar, he's thinking F5 again. Lifts him up again. And connects. And just pin him. I thought he was thinking another F5. And that's got to be that. Brock Lesnar. Oh, and he's just mocking R-Truth now. Oh, he's not. He's looking for a third. Third F5. And Brock Lesnar has destroyed R-Truth. And I think we can safely say we won't be seeing R-Truth for a while. He does not look like he's there. And oh, it's over. It is over. Thank God it is over. That was scary, scary stuff from Brock Lesnar. Yes, we will not be seeing R-Truth in a long, long time. Decimated by the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. What's he got next? What's his plans next here in the WWE 13 universe? Guess we'll have to wait and see. He has taken out a tag team already. I guess we've got more of him to come in the next few weeks before Night of Champions. But guys, we have a huge match coming up right now. Seth Rollins will go one-on-one with The Miz. The winner is heading to Night of Champions in the Intercontinental title Fatal 4-Way match. This will be the first competitor in that match. And we're going to find out right now who is heading to Night of Champions. So here we go. It's The Miz and Seth Rollins, both men already in the ring. There it is, clarification. This is a Night of Champions qualifying match. And both men lock up in the center of the ring. And we should have a good match on our hands. These two competitors are good superstars, and we know they're both great athletes. And they should put on a great show for you guys, the WWE fans, the WWE universe, the YouTube universe, I guess you could say, for you guys at home watching tonight. The Miz coming back at it. And The Miz shot to the midsection, and The Miz in control. Irish whipping Seth Rollins, and the boot to the skull. And The Miz in control now, looking to take out Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins comes back with a flying neck breaker. That's brilliant. And Rollins into the early cover. 1, not even a 2 count. Guys, we have just been given word that R-Truth has suffered a major concussion, and the doctors have said they will get medical attention on him right now, but they will give us a full report, which we'll be able to tell you this Friday on SmackDown exactly how bad R-Truth's injury is. But it is reported that we will not be seeing him for a while here on Raw. And Seth Rollins going in for another cover. So, bad news there for R-Truth and R-Truth fans. We will not be seeing Kofi, Kingston and R-Truth back in action for a while. I think that's for sure now. Brock Lesnar taking out both men. And really, you could just say that it's legal because they were both. It was just in a match. But those 3 F5s were pretty threatening. And oh, what a clothesline from Seth Rollins. One member of the Shield here out on his own, of course. The Shield do like to work together, but sometimes they do like coming out on their own. As lovely move there from Rollins. And a 2 count. Miz kicking out, so the Miz in trouble early. And oh, what a kick. That could be enough. And Rollins taking out Miz, working on that head. And speaking of concussions, gee whiz, we could be seeing more by the end of this night. And Rollins waiting for Miz, whipping him into the corner. No, whipping him into the ropes. And comes back. Oh, Miz! Oh, what a counter! What a powerbomb. And The Miz fighting back. I think Rollins was thinking a Hurricane Run or a head scissors takedown. But The Miz fighting back, whipping him into the corner for his own, and a big back body drop. And now Miz closing in. Vintage Miz. It is Vintage Miz, the clothesline. And now it's Miz with another clothesline. And now taking advantage with a neck breaker. And Rollins is in trouble here. Miz with another clothesline. And now Miz with a float over neck breaker. Rollins in deep, deep trouble, but he keeps getting back up. And Miz with a nice move there. And now perhaps closing in on the win. Only a 1 count. Rollins kicking out early. And now Rollins, there's that jumping head scissor takedown. He finally connects with it. And now Rollins is thinking about what to do. And he's looking for that. And he power bombs The Miz. Getting a bit of revenge after that power bomb earlier. And into the cover. Power bombs are never easy to kick out of. And this time Miz does. And Miz looking for the punch. But Rollins. Oh, lovely spinning neck breaker. And is that enough to put The Miz away? Oh, I think he was looking for another one perhaps. And The Miz coming back. Oh, Vintage Miz. The neck breaker and... well, the back breaker and then the neck breaker. Into the cover. That could be enough. Rollins kicking out at 2.5. What an entertaining match already. And Miz coming back with a clothesline. And now The Miz thinking top turnbuckle. Waiting for Rollins. And oh, Miz misses the punch. And now it's Rollins in control again. And Rollins, Irish whip. And there it connects again. Another head scissor takedown to The Miz. And the crowd trying to get Miz back into this. Oh, and there he is. Speaking of getting back into it. Goes for another clothesline and connects with another clothesline. And now looking to make up for his miss earlier. Miz waiting for Rollins. Waiting. And he connects with the double axe handle this time. And Miz. Oh, straight shots to the head. Could we be seeing another concussion tonight? I hope not. And the Miz. Oh, and he's setting up for perhaps. Perhaps he's setting up. Rollins gets up. Rollins. Miz. Oh, he connects. And we saw that earlier tonight from Dean Ambrose. And the Miz with a DDT. Is he setting up? Oh, but Rollins getting to his feet. Miz and Rollins. Oh, takes full advantage. I swear we saw that from Dean Ambrose earlier tonight. And Miz taking that out of his arsenal. Now Rollins. Oh, bouncing the Miz's head off the turnbuckle. And Miz. Oh, and pushed into it. And now Rollins. Oh, and the Miz comes back. Rollins was looking for the clothesline, but the Miz takes full advantage. And the Miz with a clothesline. And that would have hurt. And now a headbutt. Rollins in deep, deep trouble. And the referee is at a count of 5. Rollins coming back into it. And oh, bouncing his head off the turnbuckle. And the Miz, his head is gone. Oh no. Seth Rollins waiting for the Miz now. Oh, and he goes to kick him. And the referee, not happy. Oh, but he still connects. Rollins kicking the referee on accident. But the referee didn't care. He's going for the cover. Oh, and that could have been it, the referee. Well, Rollins did apologise to the ref. Oh, and he kicks the referee again. And the referee, is he going to disqualify Rollins? He's thinking about it. And the referee again letting him off. Understanding that he didn't mean to do it. I think it could have been intentional. Is Rollins trying to take out the referee so he can get some kind of outside interference perhaps? I don't know, but the Miz is closing in. The Miz looking for skull crushing finale perhaps. Oh, but Rollins counters. Rollins. And Rollins, oh, I think he went for his finisher himself. And the Miz. Skull crushing finale. Cover. Oh, but Rollins is too close to the ropes. And the Miz, unfortunately, oh, shot with the knee. And there it is. The boot from Rollins. And that should be enough. Rollins into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and the Miz kicking out. And Rollins not happy with the referee. Oh, and he shoves the referee down to the mat. And the referee's calling for the bell. And there's the bell. And this one is over. But Rollins, oh, he's not happy. He is not happy at all. He has been disqualified. And you know what that means. The Miz is heading to Night of Champions. The Miz has beaten Seth Rollins via disqualification. But Seth Rollins isn't going to let the Miz get away with this. The referee telling Rollins to stop, but he's not going to. And now that shot to the head spells trouble for the Miz. And what is Seth Rollins thinking? Oh no, Seth Rollins is thinking of this. He's not going to, is he? He is. 450 splash. And Seth Rollins, well, the Miz, you see there, he has qualified for the IC title match at Night of Champions, but Seth Rollins, that's the last say. And it looked like Miz there with the Skull Crusher Finale might be enough. And it looked like that might be enough. It was shoved to the referee. Has denied him of advancing to the match. It is main event time here on Monday Night Raw, guys, but I have just been given breaking news. Mr. McMahon has just informed me over my headset that The Rock has chosen to take on Evolution on his own. The Rock is going to take on Triple H and Randy Orton in a 2-on-1 handicap match, and I'm not sure how smart that is from The Rock, considering these two men are so dangerous, that he's decided to do it. The Rock is going to go up, I should say, against those two men on his own. What is he thinking? And The Rock, well, he's going to win this. He's going to pull off the greatest upset maybe of all time. Wow. It will be a one-on tag match, I believe. Both members of Evolution will have to tag in and out. It will not be a tornado-style match. The Rock has it all to do in this huge main event, which is now a handicap match, not a tag team match. And here come Evolution. Jeez, they don't look like they have smiles on their face, but I can bet you inside they are loving the fact this is 2-on-1 against The Rock. And Monday Night Raw, it kicked off with a bang. It might end with a bang. We've had a huge show already. We had Chris Jericho losing to Dean Ambrose thanks to the distraction by Roman Reigns. By Roman Reigns. And then, of course, we had the other two members, I keep forgetting. We had the other two members of Evolution. Whatchamacallit? Ric Flair, I should say, and Batista. Both of them two advancing to the World Tag Team Titles match at Night of Champions as Triple H takes out The Rock. The Rock asked for it. Yeah, The Rock getting a piece of his own. But as I was saying, we saw those two qualify for the World Tag Team Titles match at Night of Champions. And then, of course, we also saw Brock Lesnar decimate R-Truth, and the report is from earlier tonight, guys. R-Truth suffered a major concussion and will be missing for definitely more than 3 weeks. No report yet until how long it will be. You will find out on SmackDown how long he is out for. We'll give you that update during the show. As Triple H is suplexed by The Rock. And of course, we also saw the Miz qualifier for the Intercontinental title match, defeating Seth Rollins, the other member of the Shield, by disqualification. Seth Rollins hit his finishing move, but was not happy because Miz kicked out at 2, and he took out the referee, resulting in the Miz advancing, but he did take his frustrations out on the Miz after the match. And now this leaves us for our big main event here, and The Rock taking out Randy Orton, and now Triple H. The Rock in firm control, and you wouldn't have thought I'd be saying that, considering this is now a handicap match. You did just see the footage before this match started, that earlier tonight, Vince McMahon originally made this a tag team match, Triple H and Randy Orton versus The Rock and a partner of his choosing, and Rock's partner was nobody. He wants these two on his own after what transpired after Raw finished last week, and he's actually taking it to the game right now. He's in control, a bit of a flurry, and he'll want to keep this going. Otherwise, it could spell danger. A punch to Triple H under the ropes, and that is vintage Rock. With that springboard, I guess you could say choke neck breaker. I guess you can't really give it a name. And now, The Rock staring at Triple H, and Triple H right back in it. The Rock needs to get momentum back. He cannot afford the tags to start happening, and it might just happen here. The Rock making one mistake, and oh, wow. What a move. I think we saw that earlier tonight in the tag team match. As Randy Orton starts taking it to The Rock now. In Evolution in control. This is what we feared for The Rock. And now Randy Orton with a Lou Thez press on The Rock. As I certainly said, this is what we feared might happen. And it has. As Randy Orton working on The Rock's leg now. Orton lifts him back up. Irish whip. Back into the corner. And this is 2-on-1. The Rock has no one to go and tag. He's just got Triple H and Randy Orton to start decimating him. He cannot go over and tag in a partner. So, again, he doesn't think it was the wrong decision from The Rock to take him on his own. I know he's gutsy. I know it is The Rock. He is the people's champion. But when you have the opportunity to pick a partner, pick a partner. You have to. You simply cannot go alone. And Triple H into the cover. And this match could be over early as The Rock kicks out at 2. Perhaps you should just let him pin him. This is not a smart move. And again, he feels confident enough, I guess, to come away with the win somehow. You can understand, I guess, if it was two young, developmental superstars, but this is Randy Orton and Triple H we're talking about. Evolution. It doesn't get much bigger than them two. And they're both world champions in their own right. And again, this is just starting to get too much for The Rock, it looks like, as the tag is made. And yeah, the tag team wrestling comes into it. Double suplex by the two, and you really can't just help but feel sorry for The Rock, although he'd done it on himself. 1, 2, Triple H nearly pinning The Rock there with the suplex, the double suplex from the 2. And now looking for another suplex, single beautiful suplex of his own. And now into the cover again, only a 1 count this time. So guys, again, SmackDown, I will hopefully have it out this week, if not next week. Again, guys, I can't keep the schedule as I thought I might be able to. It's a little bit tough, you know. I've got other videos to make as well. I don't want this channel to be solely universe mode, you know, like a lot of other channels around on YouTube. You know, I want to keep bringing you newsroom episodes, Let's Talk WWE 2K14, and things like that. You know, basically just what we see all the time on my channel, what you guys see all the time on my channel. I prefer it a lot more. I do get those videos out a little bit quicker than these ones. These ones do take a little bit more effort, of course, and nearly Randy Orton pinning The Rock. This match is already completely in Evolution's favour. But yeah, guys, I think these videos, they're over an hour long, and this one's pretty much an hour long exactly, or maybe a little bit more. And I've cut them down a little bit from the first Raw episode. SmackDown was only 54 minutes long, I think. That ended actually around now. And this one goes for about an hour. So, you know, they'll vary. And these ones do take a little bit of time to upload. They take nearly a day to upload. Like, I start the upload at about 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And it uploads at around, 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. I do schedule it so it doesn't go live until, 7 p.m. BST over there in England. And, 2 p.m. EDT. Oh, spinebuster on the outside. And Triple H could be closing in and looking for a pedigree to end it. Wow. This one could be over. Triple H back into the ring. But again, as I just said, guys, I schedule it for a later time anyway. But I have to upload it during the day. I have to schedule it because I can't stay up that late. I schedule all my videos, if you were wondering. I pre-record them and I schedule them for overnight, and then I check everything. That's why I can't respond to your questions in an instant. You probably don't get them again then till the next day, because, I can't respond to them. I can't stay up to frame every morning, to upload videos and that sort of thing. And, I stay up as late as I can to talk to some people on Twitter, talk to my viewers, but I can't stay that late. And Randy Orton looking for the RKO, but The Rock countered, and rock bottom. The rock bottom connects. The Rock can cause an upset. 1, 2, it's over. Oh, Randy Orton kicking out, and The Rock nearly causing a massive upset. And gee whiz, I thought that was it. And The Rock missing the clothesline, but he still goes back at Orton. Randy Orton nearly, how did he kick out of the rock bottom? Triple H, I am shocked he did not go in to help his partner. He was obviously confident enough that Randy Orton would kick out. And The Rock in control now. The Rock punching Randy Orton. Oh, but Randy Orton counters. Orton looking for a crossbody, and it connects. And Triple H wants in. And now, oh no. Well, I'm a little bit shocked he's done that. I'm very, very shocked. And Randy Orton, well, he was laughing, but this is evolution. This is not D-Generation X, after all. And Triple H missing the elbow. The Rock Pat's closing in. Can The Rock do the unthinkable? Can he do it? I will be very, very shocked if he can. DDT. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Unbelievable. He could be closing in on a memorable victory here. Looking for the Samoan drop. And it connects. He's thinking to end it. He's thinking rock bottom again. The Rock thinking rock bottom. Going for it, is he? No. Triple H fighting back. And The Rock. Spine buster. The Rock thinking people's elbow perhaps. No, here he goes again. He's thinking rock bottom again. Rock thinking rock bottom again. Oh, Triple H counters. Triple H, oh, the elbows to the head. And The Rock could be knocked out. Triple H, The Rock, pedigree. The Rock doesn't know where he's at. And that could be that. Count 1, 2, 3. Oh man, the 2-on-1 advantage is just too much for The Rock to handle. And Evolution have come out on top here tonight. Shocking stuff, although expected after what just occurred. I guess The Rock really should not have come out here on his own. He needed a partner, and Evolution has taken full advantage. And if you hear that, it's Vince McMahon. What is he doing out here? Oh my god, huge news. Next week, we have 2 world title qualifiers for you on Monday Night Raw. Thanks for joining me here, guys. That's it for Raw. If you enjoyed the video, could you please give it a like rating, as this universe does take a lot of preparation and hard work to create. All the support you guys give me will benefit this series in the long run. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this universe mode, and feel free to comment below with your thoughts on the show and what you enjoyed the most. So guys, wow, what a Monday Night Raw. I don't know if that was more shocking than last week, if it wasn't, but geez, we're getting off to a flyer. A lot of things happening. We're preparing for our huge main events next week already. As you just heard, The Rock will go one-on-one with a mystery opponent, and so will Triple H. He will have a mystery opponent as well. Both matches will be world title qualifiers for Night of Champions, so you can just imagine their opponents. If they can win their matches, they get a free run to Night of Champions, and they probably haven't even earned it. I guess we're going to have to wait and see who their opponents are. It's exciting times, ladies and gentlemen, in my universe mode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As I said, please subscribe for more of this, and please hit the like button, because it really, really makes me happy when I see that, knowing that I put so much effort into this. And I certainly hope this will be one of the best universe modes on YouTube in the near future. Again, thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to bringing you SmackDown sometime. I don't know if it'll be this week, next week again. I can't stay on schedule all the time. That's just how it's going to be. But I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever it may be. Thanks for joining me. That was Monday Night Raw. Huge, huge show. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.